He rose to fame as the creator of the most famous super spy of literature and the big screen. A series of books about James Bond brought him worldwide fame. However, not only the main character of Bond had an exciting and adventurous life, but also the writer himself. Ian Fleming, creator of Agent 007. Ian Lancaster Fleming was born on May 28, 1908 in London. The family of the future writer was wealthy. His father was a member of the Parliament of Great Britain, who managed to provide the family with a carefree life. Ian was the second child of Valentine and Evelyn Fleming. The family had 4 children. All attended top schools and knew social events from childhood. So when Fleming set out to create the legendary image of Agent 007, he knew well how to describe the luxury in which people of the upper class live. At a very young age, Fleming lost his father. Valentine, in addition to holding a position of power, was a major of naval intelligence. During the First World War, the man came under fire on the Western Front. After his death, Ian's mother cared for the children. The future writer was educated at Eton College. This UK college is known for its notable graduates. Its graduates often become diplomats, politicians, and public figures. Fleming became its student in 1921. There he gained fame in sports and already at that age enjoyed the favor of girls. At the same time, education was not his priority. Fleming's rebellious nature led to frequent rule-breaking, prompting his mother to transfer him to the Royal Military College. The strict rules were meant to correct his behavior, but Ian refused to conform. Soon after, Fleming was expelled from college again. Then Ian's mother made another plan to arrange her son's life. She sends him to study at a private school in Austria so that Ian can be hired by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. During this time, the guy attended courses at various European universities. However, he still did not pass the interview at the MFA. Following this, he entered journalism. Cooperation with the Reuters news agency allowed the future writer to gain a lot of experience thanks to numerous business trips to different countries. But Fleming did not stay in journalism for long. After some time, he changed this field of activity to banking. He worked as a stockbroker and financier but failed here too. Then Ian followed his father's path into naval intelligence. Here, Fleming found success. In 1939, he became an assistant to Rear Admiral John Godfrey and participated with him in the development of covert operations and the brainstorming of espionage strategies. The creator of Bond served throughout World War II and resigned after the war. While still in service, Fleming planned to write a book with a secret agent as the main character. However, he managed to bring the idea to life only in 1953. It was then that the first book in the 007 series called Casino Royale came out from under his pen. Fleming moved to a private house in Jamaica and began writing. The main character's traits closely resembled Fleming's own. A charming, adventurous James Bond who always emerges unscathed. Fleming's intelligence experience shaped the character, and readers loved the British hero. The first edition of the book sold millions of copies. Fleming instantly became famous as a writer and, without delay, took up the sequel, which was the book Live and Let Die. Fleming continued to describe the vicissitudes of the spy for 13 years. Thus, 14 books dedicated to Agent 007 came out from under his pen. Fleming's literary Bond series ended in 1966 with a collection of short stories, Octopus and Sparks from the Eyes. By that time, 3 feature films had already been made about James Bond, and the first actor to play a spy, Sean Connery, became a world-class star. Like the main character of the novelist's works, Fleming was popular among women. His relationships were casual. He wasn't in a hurry to marry. And even after he married Baroness Anne O'Neill in 1952, he did not neglect the attention of other women. The couple had an open relationship and both had affairs on the side. The family soon had a son, Caspar, who lived a short life. At the age of 23, he committed suicide. The writer's turbulent personal life and numerous addictions also affected his well-being. At the age of 53, Fleming suffered his first heart attack. Despite the consequences, he kept drinking daily. 3 years on, history repeated. The second heart attack found the writer in his newly acquired estate in Great Britain, an 18th-century castle in Canterbury. Witnesses said Fleming was cheerful on the way to the hospital. Like his protagonist, the writer never lost his sense of humor. However, it was not possible to save his life a second time. At the age of 56, Ian Fleming died. The legendary writer was buried not far from the palace he purchased in a village cemetery in Wiltshire. Several documentaries were subsequently devoted to his life, and the image of James Bond is still widely used in literature and the film industry.